I often think nowadays children are sometimes not as happy as, say, I was all those years ago in the 50s and 60s. Things have changed. I don't think it's very nice being a child nowadays.
She sometimes was very sad because we didn't have a lot, and sometimes I wanted things and there wasn't the money to buy things. Life was pretty hard in those years.
Now the dance is over, now the music's gone, the mirror ball is broken, it's lying on the floor. Time will pass you by, love and pain will cry, together we were strong, you felt like you belonged, it's only tainted love. Now the dance is over, what is there to say? How could we recover? They've taken it away. It takes hold of your body, it takes hold of your mind, and I won't say I'm sorry that you're so deaf and blind, it's only tainted love. It's the heartbeat that you feel when you turn the twisted wheel, an all-nighter out there free, the whole wide world and me. Now the dance is over, there's nowhere left to go, it's hidden in the cover, it's in my northern soul. I count the teardrops falling, oh I've been fooled before. You stand there, you're still talking, you're blocking up the door, it's only tainted love. It's the heartbeat that you feel when you turn the twisted wheel, an all-nighter out there free, the whole wide world and me, still keeping in the faith. Though now it's getting late, we'll dance like once before, without order and the law. Now the dance is over, now the lights are down, a loving like no other, and we all have a crown. Time will pass you by, love and pain will cry, together we are strong, together we belong. Time will pass you by, love and pain will cry, together we are strong, together we belong. It's only tainted love, only tainted love, only tainted love. It's only tainted love. Why do I cry? Why do I want to die? Why don't I go on home? Why do I remember and can't forget the place I used to call me own? What is there to hold me accept my love, just like me mother told us, there's not enough of it. What is there to do but break me heart when I think about the careless love?
Careless love.
I remember when I was young and they were old. They moved us from Witten Park to Woodhouse Close. And I remember all the crying from the children and the dying of the broken-hearted people losing home. You can't believe they'd do it. Ships of fools sailed right on through it, with their visions and their doubtful empty dreams. And I remember wondering, through the lightning and the thundering, does anybody listen? Do they feel? Why do I cry? It was years ago that put me back in prison just for saying so. They hated us then, now they don't want to know. How far must we go? So why do I cry over hearts of stone? Why are we so crowded and still so alone? Everything is kept and hidden in a cloud, and they're dishing out their careless love.
Careless love.
We had a good company, we had our friends, we had our neighbours to borrow and lend. We had our football, we had our songs, our gardens, our pigeons, our rights and our wrongs, and you took it all. Yes, you took it all. Your great good intentions put paid to us all.
What is there for me? Everything is clean. It's a dog walking, people talking, grassed over green. There's photographs and films of how it used to be. This train has passed me by. But why do I cry? Why does it hurt me so? I have to cry, there's nowhere else to go. If you don't love me, then leave me alone, and don't weigh me down with careless love.
Careless love.
I remember watching trains go puffing past. I was writing down their numbers at the station by the tracks. The world was big and open, and my heart was young and full. With Bradshaw's guide beside me, the passion had begun. But it didn't take them long to close it down. I remember all the jobs lost in the town. I looked along the tracks and it was never coming back, and all I can do is pass it on. And the broken road to Shildon's running down to Shildon shops, where it's all in a museum and where working lives are stopped.
This area was the heart of the Industrial Revolution. It drove the Industrial Revolution, and it drove a lot of other things as well, community, not only the mines, but in the railways, and all sorts of other things in this area, which has subsequently disappeared.
Just because it was like a railway land, and when the railways closed, the land was sold, it was all rushed over. So we had no boundary of a garden anymore. We lost the garden, and it's just like grassland now. And I love the trains, especially the coaches where you had your own coach, you could open the door and it was always warm and sit on this. And I thought those trains were spot on. I'll be honest, it breaks my heart to think when I get on these buses now, they're cold and everything, and I used to sit on them trains, lovely. They were spot on,
I rode the trains from Witten Park. I went to school and back again. Those were the days, those were the days. It was the center of the world and we were friends. I went to church, I went to church, every Sunday, every Monday to meet the girls. And it was life, it was me life, among me cousins and me neighbours and the strife. The chimneys were enhancing, the red dust kept on dancing in the sun. It was nice, maybe not so nice, the biggest ironworks in Europe, paradise. The pay was good, just like it should be, the working Welsh and Irish drinking beer at night. And it was wild, oh it was wild, as the West you had to watch your back and smile. But there was kindness and there was care, it was a hard love and we were there. Paradise was glowing, the river kept on flowing in the sun.
The bottom end of the ground were some allotments. There was a bloke called Billy Pete that used to feed chickens. And the chickens would be going cock-a-doodle-doo and all that. And Johnny used to run around going cock-a-doodle-doo. He used to imitate all the animals up beneath the tree ground. If there was a cow, he would be mooing, horse, he would be neighing, and if there was a hen, if he was...
We had the blues, we had the blues, the Bishop Auckland football team and me and you. We were proud, we were so proud, in Wembley Stadium winning, rattling in the crowd. We were daft, oh we were daft, we were the best, well us and crook and we could laugh. We had our football and jaunty rain, if I had a choice I'd do it all again. I was dreaming when we won, I'm still dreaming in North Bitchburn in the sun.
People died of broken hearts. Is it the last 2 minutes? Premature deaths.
Any amount.
It's strange, but true.
I could never understand this category thing. I couldn't get my head around it. Just couldn't get my head around it. Why it happened, I just couldn't understand it.
Category Day is the most social violent thing that's ever happened to this country. No question.
Then I was lost, oh I was lost. They said they had to knock it down because of the cost. They stopped the trains, pulled up the track, they made it so we never would be back. Of course they lie, they lie, how they lie, they lie, they lie. They refused to make it easy and some of us died, some of us died. They didn't care, they had no heart. We were hurting and we were there. I hear the train go past and I can still be daft. I know this is the end, someday I'll walk in paradise again.
I mean, history is written, as you say, by those who are in power, and you never hear of the millions of ordinary people and their lives. It's written out of history. You only hear of those that were in power.
To me, it was terrible, like, you know what I mean? Say my grandparents went just before me, and my mother and father, they were very upset because they'd never known anything else.
And it's the loving that's hurting. It's the blood upon the tracks. It's the broken-hearted railway shouting, never coming back. And I wish I was in Donegal, or somewhere deep in Wales, where there's singing in the valleys and the fiddle plays till late. Here the streets are named to remind us of the fools who took us down. I drive along Middlewood Avenue to get back into town. And every day the knife goes in. I wish that I could swallow, but I cannot get me breath and choke. The memories hollow out me chest. And what am I to do? I'm paralysed. I close me eyes. It's the loving that's hurting. It's loving that lives. If only they would understand, I wouldn't be like this.
I can feel the wind that's blowing, I can feel it hurting, and I know there's much more than going underneath the curtain. I have seen a heavy load in the window down on Cemetery Road. It's a place where no one helps the flowers growing. I can see the days go by and it won't make a difference whether or not it makes me cry. Well, it makes no difference. The politicians say we're no good, to look down on us if you could, till the votes come in and then you can forget us. I know there's a heart that's beating inside this body, but there's a cloud already stealing out of my hand. If I speak, then no one listens, and if I try, the strength is missing. No one out here on the streets of nowhere. I can hear the thunder rumbling, I can't see the lightning. I can see us going under, it's very, very frightening. Everything is propaganda, you wouldn't know if the tears were real as the fear that drives us all into this corner. And if I stand up, I'll be knocked down. If I break in, I'll be thrown out. If I speak, then no one listens, and if I try, the strength is missing. No one out here on the streets of nowhere. I can feel a hand of reason gripping round my throat, to stop the breathing, stop the story ever being told. Walk on by to cover the cracks and look the other way, 'cause you'll never be back. Don't come around here, don't come if you don't mean it. And if I stand up, I'll be knocked down. If I break in, I'll be thrown out. If I speak, then no one listens, and if I try,
children of our time, we are the lines across the land. Around our eyes you'll see the tracks, and in our memory a map. We are the children of our time, the lines of life across our hands, and in our dreams we have and hold, for time has passed and we grow old. We are the children of our time, we are the stones, the grit and grime, the years grassed over, clean and green, washed into air, no longer mine. We are the children of our time, we are the lines across the land. Around our eyes you'll see the tracks, around our lips the kiss of love and laughter never coming back. We are the children of our time, we are the lines across the land. We are the trains of steam and coal, we are the graveyards ghost and cold. We are the children of our time, and time has passed and lines have crossed, and in our memory a map, and when we go it will be lost.
We used to have Northern Soul discos in the hall. We used to have what, 150? The Northern Soul, There's a Ghost in My House.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
There's a ghost in this house of God, and I can hear him crying, just a shadow upon the wall, 'cause all he loves is dying, crying the tears of regret, 'cause nobody's listening yet, and it's lost in the summer rain, there'll be no rest. There's a ghost in this house of God, and I can hear him singing, and he holds to the old rugged cross, his only hope still clinging, and he sings to the organ's pain, and he clings to that old refrain, and he's waiting there for me to love again, to love again. There's a ghost in this house of God, and he haunts the halls and windows, and often the doors are barred. The pictures are on the windows, and he yearns for the lonely souls that are starving with nowhere to go, and he wanders the graveyard walls that have no ending. Why does nobody see? Why is the world so against me? Why can I never go free? Will they ever know me? There's a ghost in this house of God, where every brick is counted, and he carries a heart of gold. But he can't move this mountain, and all that he needs is denied, and all that he hears is more lies, and all that he is still waits to be recognized. There's a ghost in this house of God, and he touches the days that's dawning, and he looks at his worn out hands, and still the choir is calling, and they sing of love divine, and he hopes it comes in time, and he dreams that things will change around about him. Why does nobody see? Why is the world so against me? Why Why can I never go free? Will they ever know me? Why does nobody see? Why is the world so against me? Why can I never go free? Will they ever know me? Will they ever know me? Will they ever know me?
Somewhere the sun is shining, somewhere the songbirds dwell. Hush then thy sad repining, bidings and all is well. Somewhere, somewhere, beautiful isle of somewhere, land of the true, where we never knew. Beautiful isle of somewhere.
We're always around when the story's ending. We're always around when the bird has flown. When the door is closing, the train is leaving. We're always around when the chips are down. We are the ones below the line. For us the train is never on time. Whatever happens to us all, we know the boat will never call. So far as we can see ahead, we see no chance of daily bread, or somewhere for us all to live, or someone who's prepared to give. We're always around when the story's ending. We're always around when the bird has flown. When the door is closing, the train is leaving. We're always around when the chips are down. Lonely hearts and troubled minds, but we can always read the signs. The truth will come, the axe will fall, 'cause you've already had it all. Unfinished business this will be. Look outside and you will see darkness and a yellow sun, the end of life for everyone. We're always around when the story's ending. We're always around when the bird has flown. When the door is closing, the train is leaving. We're always around when the chips are down.
Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty. I mean, the main thing that I worry about and don't sleep about is here, and the uncertainty that we have because we don't have the funding for certain things to continue, and because I was involved right from the beginning of everything, I find that very hard. Because obviously I want to see all this keep going, because it's vital, it's important for this community on the estate. It's very much the focal point of the estate.
Is it important for you as well?
Yes, very, because I care about the people.
The way nations work against each other and not work with each other and pursue their own selfish interests. It's not the ordinary person of that country, it's the people that control it, the people in power.
My future is probably everybody to be harmonious, but I would like to think that I'll probably have the confidence to like start playing music here or other places. But certainly music does give hope.
was dreaming, I was feeling, I was being led up to the sky, and the dawning came calling. It's never too late to reply. I was wakened, I'd been waiting in a queue to the end of the road, and the holding went out floating, and I knew I had somewhere to go, and the music played into the small hours, and I thought I could never let go, and my head became bright sherbet fountain, and my feet danced of nights long ago. In the moonlight there was my light, and the silver it turned into gold, and the moments were forever, and the silence was broken for good. Now the tides roll and the meadows ripple in sight of the sun, and the wind seems out of nowhere as I watch the river return, and the music played into the small hours, and I know I will never let go, and my head is a bright sherbet fountain, and my feet know the dance, and my feet know the dance, and my feet know the dance, and my feet know the dance that we should have danced so long ago.
Elspeth, soaring into the unknown, soaring into what's to come. There is something in the future. Nobody knows. It's the future.
Let there be light, let there be light, let there be light still shining, for now the night is drawing down, and there's no silver lining. It's hard to do, it's hard to say, but I know there's no other way. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving on the losing side. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving on the losing side. Let there be hope, let there be hope of better days inside you, for all around is dark and still, and no one there to guide you. It's hard to feel and make it real, but there's no other way to be. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving on the losing side. Let there be light, let there be light, a candle in the window, for travellers weary of the night, who only feel the wind blow. It's hard to try, it's
Let there be arms, let there be arms, let there be arms around you, and put your arms around those arms, entwined where kindness found you. It's hard to give, it's hard to live, but there's no other way. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving on the losing side. Let there be life, let there be life, let there be life still smiling. And though death's waiting at the door, remember light is shining. It's hard to choose, it's hard to lose, but there's no other way. It's hard to leave, it's hard to grieve, but there's no other way to see. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving on the losing side. I know it hurts, I know you cry, it's loving